to ask. Popcorn party.
Whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah, okay. 1 second.
I'll tell you.
Hey, after our game yesterday.
Don't be harsh again.
Ready when you guys are.
Okay, can everybody turn their name tags again towards the camera, please? We'll put music in. Alright, so if it's not obvious, we are here to talk about popcorn, specifically the small business, the popcorn bag. So, you want to start us off?
Sure. So, when you think of like a snack, what do you guys normally think of?
Cheez-Its, chips.
And would you consider that? And would you consider that healthy?
No. Snacks aren't healthy.
How would you like it if you had a healthy alternative, and like it was relatively cheap?
Does it taste as good? Depends on taste,
Yeah. So, can everybody like talk to us about when you would treat yourself to something you don't normally eat? Is it, give us like time frame during the day, or like the amount of, the frequency? Like, do you often snack? Do you eat more big size meals? Just anything that comes to mind.
Usually middle of the day, and the cause would be if there's any sort of stressful circumstance or whatever, just like something, I don't know, something unusual that happened. Usually, I don't know, just generates a feeling of I want to snack on something unusual or something different, you know, against my normal routine.
Okay. Anybody else?
Mine would probably be at night, because like during the day I'm like focused, I want to like get stuff done or whatever. At night I'm just like chilling and I'm like, I can go get something. I can go treat myself.
Okay.
Yeah, it's usually a night thing, like an hour before bed or something.
Yeah, probably.
The dogs at puppy sit won't eat unless they see me eating, so I normally have little snacks throughout the day, so they'll eat stuff.
Okay.
Do you normally look to try something new, or do you always?
Depends what I have around.
What about the rest of you? You guys enjoy trying something new?
Same thing. Ben and Jerry's actually.
So, has everyone here had popcorn before? Okay. Where was the first time you tried it? When was it? How old were you? Were you doing a specific activity?
Movie theater. Couldn't tell you what age. Probably whatever the first movie I saw.
Okay.
I mean, probably home popcorn, like bag of popcorn, probably when I was a kid, and nothing specific, but.
Yeah, from a young age, Orville Redenbach with popcorn in the microwave, so yeah, that's where it all started.
Were you by yourself? Were you, what activity were you doing? Were you with your family? Was it a group?
With the fam. Yeah, at the movie theater.
Yeah.
I could imagine that our family was probably watching a movie and we popped a bag of popcorn or something. Again, I couldn't tell you specifics, but I can imagine that being the first time I had popcorn.
Do you guys consider popcorn to be healthy when compared to other snack options?
I've heard it's like really healthy, or it's better for you than like chips.
It depends on the popcorn too. Like the extra buttery stuff, obviously it's not healthy, but there's like skinny pop now and stuff like that, so one of those spectrums, I
Yeah, I
would
mean,
imagine.
if you take celery and put icing on it, it's not good for you anymore, so it's kind of,
Well, so yeah, not the sugar really, so.
So do you guys have a particular fond memory of popcorn? Like if you think about popcorn, do you smile? Do you like, oh, that's a good snack?
think about going to the theaters. I mean, you know, forking out the money to see a movie I'm really excited about, getting a big tub of popcorn, and I only go once in a while, so try to get the full experience out of it. Popcorn's an integral part of that.
Mine's kind of different. I watch a lot of Scandal, and that's like Olivia Pope's favorite food. So whenever I think of popcorn, I'm always thinking, ooh, Scandal, ooh, Olivia. And I respect Olivia, therefore I respect popcorn. Eating a pop,
And I think
especially when
it's a
you're
great choice.
watching it, you want a glass of wine. Exactly. So every time I think of wine, I think of popcorn, just because of that show.
Okay.
I mean, my old friend's mom used to make like homemade popcorn to a certain extent. It was like really salty, and that was real good. Like, so like when I think of popcorn, I think of good popcorn. I think of just like really salty popcorn as opposed to like movie popcorn. I don't know.
Yeah, my granddad used to make homemade popcorn similarly with like, you'd put literally a stick of butter in a pressure cooker and it was the like heart disease in a bowl, but it was very good. So, yeah.
Do you have a fond memory? I see you shaking your
No,
head.
sorry, you guys are doing great, but you gotta make sure you speak up, because you gotta make sure the camera captures your voices. And you're fine, though. You're kind of loud.
Did you have something?
Yeah, I was gonna say like during the holidays, my family always gets the big tins of the variety of popcorns, so that's my fond memory.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I suppose like I can remember like as like as a gift to the entire family, my parents would get like just a big tin of like thing for like Christmas, and I had like Christmas thing wine, and those are always great.
I don't think I have any specific memories of popcorn, but for me, it's just always been around the house. It's just always there, where like, whatever popcorn flavor it is, we'd always just have something there.
Okay.
I don't really think of popcorn as anything other than movie related. Like, it's wrong to watch a movie without popcorn, but it's wrong to eat popcorn without a movie. Like, that goes hand in hand. It's really, yeah.
To be honest, I don't know if you guys have had like the sweeter popcorn, the sugary one, I don't know what they.
Kettle corn?
Kettle corn.
Yeah. I don't really like that stuff, but because I used to go to, it was like a fair that my town did every year, like a carnival, they used to literally cook it like right in front of you and stir it, so I don't really like it, but I respect it for that reason, because whenever I think of like kernel popcorn, I think of homemade kernel popcorn, like, yeah, that's good, so that's not really to me, but I think that it is, because I see it happening, I don't know, it's weird.
Makes sense.
Okay, are there specific types of brands that you like are drawn towards with popcorn? Or you just, if you like popcorn, you'll have any type of popcorn?
That Boy Scout popcorn's pretty good. Like, I don't know how it comes to be, but you buy it off the Boy Scouts and they're normally pretty good, but they're more expensive.
I mean, when I usually have popcorn, I suppose it's just like the bag in the counter or like in the cupboard or whatever. And it's usually just whatever my mom felt like it was. I just eat what my mom bought basically if I eat popcorn.
Yeah, and if I go buy it now, I remember specifically being a blue bag, so I always look for a blue bag. Like, that's the only reason, only criteria.
Yeah, I know I think the thing I always get is Pop Secret, and we always get it just because we know it's good, and why try something else that we don't know if it's good or not, because it's like, comes in like 24 packs or something like that, so.
Yeah, it's Orville Redenbacher's or nothing. Yeah, that's it. If it's going into a microwave, that's all that will go.
Okay, so has anybody had any bad memories with popcorn on the flip side of that? Or is everything pretty positive?
The only bad memory I can think of is just whenever I go to a movie and they show the little previews and stuff, and they're like, don't be that person that spills all your popcorn.
Were you that person?
No, I've never been that person.
Scary.
I've been with friends. No, so like, I mean, like, you don't want to be that shitty person that spills popcorn all over the movie theater. That's close to bad memories I have of it.
It's traumatic.
How often would you guys say you eat popcorn, like throughout the week?
Once every other week. Like,
Once
So it's more of
I
a,
would say like
Sure.
once a month, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't need it that often.
twice a month at most.
For me, it kind of depends on what's in my pantry. If I'm like sick of all this stuff that I've eaten and I'm like, there's always popcorn, so I eat popcorn. It really just depends.
I mean, it's a last resort, but it's a good last resort, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So do you think of it as more of like a special occasion treat, or more of like every night I'm watching my Netflix show before I go to bed? I'm gonna have popcorn?
I don't
That's
really
pretty
think of it as a
standard.
treat,
Yeah,
but
like
like,
every time I watch it.
it's not like a common, like I don't have it every night.
Okay,
Special
so
treat.
it's not like the most unhealthy.
So I'm gonna treat
thing.
myself to popcorn
Yeah.
tonight, at least not like that, but.
I find I eat a lot more of it during the summer because I have more time. Like I said, if I'm watching TV, there's a good chance I'm gonna have popcorn with it. But if I'm not, then I won't have popcorn. So I don't really eat much during the fall, spring, and winter months.
Can you guys give us, like, if everybody could think for a second of 3 adjectives when you just think of popcorn? We'll go around.
Hot, salty, and buttery.
Everyone.
Everybody ready? They're kind of ready?
Yeah.
Jack and Henry, let's start over there.
Alright, I guess salty, easy, and tasty.
Why? Yummy. Relaxing.
Buttery, warm, happy.
You guys can repeat too if okay.
Hot, salty, and buttery.
Buttery, light, and salty.
Hot, crunchy, fun.
I don't really like popcorn, so
That's fair.
I just kind of think of it as tedious, because I always feel like you have to like make it stuck in your teeth and stuff, and I don't like it.
That is true. We could add that to the bad memories, the kernel
Yeah,
stuck in
no,
the teeth. Yeah,
Right,
that's
so
We've all had that.
You guys move
Right.
real
Yeah.
fast,
Yeah.
rolls back in time real fast, and,
I know.
it gets stuck in your teeth, and that's
Maybe
like
have
real
like
annoying.
a cup of flossers on there, right, never
Comes with the snack.
Yeah, I don't know, like salty, buttery, delicious, I don't know. Both.
I think salty, light, and yummy.
Convenient, sweet, tasty.
Okay, so, thank you. Have any of you guys been to a gourmet popcorn store or had gourmet popcorn, whether it's at a carnival, fair, anything?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
The Christmas tents, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
And if yes, like, can you tell us a little bit about where you had it? Or like what store, if it was a specific store?
The popcorn bag.
How you got it, why you got
Just
it,
went
kind
on
of thing.
Monday.
How did you first find out about it? Did somebody recommend it to you?
Actually saw it, I think it opened last year or something like that, or earlier this year. I can't remember. I think it was last year or earlier this year, whenever they opened. But I first went, I think in like February of this year, and I was just like, ooh, popcorn. And I'm always, like, when I'm at the beach, there's this one place in Virginia Beach that has like gourmet popcorn, and I always get it before I leave.
Is it Jody's?
Yeah.
We did
And
Kroger's.
I was like, when I saw it here, I was just like, oh, yay. So I always get kettle and cheddar every time.
Okay. So does it kind of remind you of something like you would get at home
Yeah, well, not at home, but
or
in
Virginia
the
Beach?
beach. Yeah, whenever I go to the beach, it's just like a nice way to like end like a fun weekend or something.
I've had it when I was on the road. Sometimes we'd go down to South Carolina or Alabama. There were a few local places down there that my family would recommend, my extended family. So I can't remember the name of them, but I just remember them being really expensive, and they didn't really seem. It's a hard jump for me to convince myself to pay the money for the gourmet popcorn because I'm used to just cheap Orville Redenbacher's microwave. And it's like, why am I, paying for all this extra stuff? So
I mean, yeah, the gourmet popcorn for me is just a nice, I would pay the money for like a nice treat for the holidays, because, it's not entirely, too sweet or not too unhealthy, so it's a nice like snack to kind of munch on during the holidays, I guess. And usually, I don't remember which company we get them from, but there's always a catalog that comes in the mail, like around the holidays, so.
So does the white cheddar, like the popcorn that comes in a black bag, does that count?
Like the
Is
smart
that-
food
That's a
and
good
stuff?
question.
Cause that's like my
I think that's
favorite
more
ever.
like mainstream grocery store.
Okay. Well, if I count it as gourmet popcorn, I will get that like anytime I see it. I will say that much, because that stuff is like barely popcorn. It's just like I eat it for the cheese.
Let's get a cheese stick.
Yeah, well, yeah, you'll, fair enough.
Don't get the crunch factor,
Okay, so what kinds of savory flavors do you think you would enjoy with popcorn, other than
Salt and
regular?
chocolate.
What?
Salt and dark chocolate.
Yeah, what would you be willing to try?
Salt and dark chocolate.
It's savory, it's sweet.
I don't care.
That one's kind of mixed, I'll give you that.
What's savory?
Wait, salt and dark chocolate combined?
Savory is like salt.
Like, is he salt or
Salt,
chocolate?
salt.
Salty.
Oh,
Or,
salt in
or
there.
like
That's
a
the
not
first
sweet flavor.
The chocolate on top.
Is that a question like what's in front of us here?
No,
or
it's just in
general?
general, yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, I
It's
like
nice,
really
but
spicy
just like a
chips, so
little
like
bit.
if there was like a spicy, like good flavor
I
popcorn,
can't
I would
split
try it.
Yeah, the
Okay.
same spicy cheddar or something like that would be awesome.
Okay. Any other ideas?
Just kettle and cheese.
I really like sour cream and onion chips, so like if that was a popcorn, I'd probably eat the popcorn too.
Okay.
At least try like chip kind of flavors in popcorn.
Like Dorito flavor.
Oh,
Something
that's a good
Chipotle
idea.
or something like that, Chipotle, pepper, or something, that'd be good.
Okay. Is there, so a lot of the flavors that the popcorn bag in most gourmet popcorn stores do come from like different types of real food that we would eat. So are there any types of cuisine that you wouldn't want to see transformed into a popcorn flavor?
Pizza.
It's not,
Okay.
it's not what I would
Good
say.
answer.
Really?
Yeah, everything gets made and has a pizza flavor variant and it's never good. I mean, I would
Pizza's
love
pretty
to, I'm
good.
open to having that reversed, but I've never had a pizza flavored anything that was worth a crap.
I wouldn't want like fish.
Same,
I
that's,
don't know, fish sounds kinda good, like crab
Fish
flavored
popcorn?
popcorn might be good.
Crab, maybe.
Like,
Crab,
fish.
fish.
oh yeah,
That'd be
that's
the
different.
exception.
Crab is different than fish.
Yeah.
I put them in the whole thing.
Like, I'm not trying to put tilapia in popcorn. That's just weird.
I would say anything with fruit. Like
Yeah.
oranges, strawberries, grapes, like nothing like that. Maybe if it was like a savory orange chocolate, then maybe,
Yeah.
but nothing without chocolate and fruit.
Definitely not banana.
Not banana.
Grape flavor, grape would also be disgusting. Grape is never tasted.
Grape
in
is
anything.
hard to get. That's a hard flavor.
I mean, I'm not usually a fan of like sweets and savories like combined. I like chocolate and like salty is a little different. Like that's the exception that I'll make. But like I don't tend to like sweets and savories together, so I probably wouldn't go for like anything sweet. Like probably like savory. Like I said, spicy stuff. Like that'd be cool.
I feel like I'd try birthday cake. There's a birthday cake popcorn, I'd try it.
Yeah.
Now you're doing.
Okay, any other?
I think
any
some of
other
us are strategizing at this
cuisine
point.
that you wouldn't want?
Anything else?
Think about like when you go out to eat anything. Like, would you want like a chicken parm flavor? What idea?
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
That would be
I've tried it.
pretty. Cheese and chicken, why not?
Okay, so if you could turn one of your favorite meals into a popcorn flavor, what would it be and why did you choose that meal?
Tacos, because I love tacos a lot. Like a taco flavored popcorn.
That's good.
Nacho cheese,
Yeah.
like, just nachos.
If there was a way to make like a sweet, spicy, sort of like the hot Asian chicken or something like that, but like make it not wet like the Asian food is, like sort of a dry seasoning, that would be pretty good.
Actually, like General Tso's chicken.
Yeah, that's
That
what I'm
kind of
saying, that's
flavor.
what, yeah,
I'll
but like
change
maybe a
mine.
little spicier, but something along that line, that'd be really good.
I love baklava flavored popcorn. That would be delicious.
What kind?
Baklava. It's It's a Greek pastry made with phyllo dough, and it has like almonds and honey and stuff like that. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be delicious. As long as they don't actually put like honey on it, I feel like that would win the popcorn.
What about steak?
Also, chocolate and spice would be good.
Dude,
Steak and mashed potatoes.
I wouldn't like, my mom would like be so freaked out.
Yeah.
Cause like, I always think that it's so heavy, but then popcorn's like, super light.
I'd like to see bacon pineapple, sort of like a Hawaiian, if it had like a glaze on it, you know, that'd be kinda neat.
We love those caramel.
Like yeah, like the
Maybe
caramels.
Caramel popcorn, maybe.
So you
Yeah.
would take a risk in trying that?
I mean, if it was like the caramel glazed texture, but like a pineapple sort of thing with like little bacon crumbs in there, that'd be pretty awesome.
I don't like it, but my
I don't speak for everyone.
No,
You know, that's-
I was gonna say, I don't like it, but my dad does, which is he likes to put curry on his popcorn, so like a curry kind of popcorn might get some people.
Like
Maybe
Steph Curry.
wasabi ginger. Oh, I might try popcorn if it was like that. Wasabi ginger.
Sounds good.
I mean, so like when I like pop my own popcorn, like at home, like just a bag or whatever, I tend to put like Parmesan cheese on it. That's real good. Like just like grated. So like anything with cheese, I think is like okay. Like I think
Can only be so bad.
yeah, like if you put cheese on it, it's not gonna be bad. Like,
blue cheese.
yeah,
Depends on
I
the
don't
blue
get-
cheese.
yeah.
Yeah, most of the time. There's a few.
Okay, so, does the color of the popcorn have an effect on your perception of its flavor? So like, for example, if the flavor was sour apple, would you prefer the color to be green, like an apple, or the original popcorn color? Does it have more of a, does it give more of an artificial, like, idea to you if it's colored, or like, can you just talk to us about that?
If it's green, I feel like it'd be like for Halloween, kind of, those.
Okay,
I used to see
so
the
it
colors.
gives off more like it's a theme.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
a
thing.
theme, not year round.
That's
Because if you
fine,
just
though.
look at it like normally, right now, pretend it's not Halloween coming up, it'd just be like, it would look gross.
Okay.
If I know the flavor, it doesn't really matter what color. Like if it was apple and it was green, I'd be like, that makes sense.
I would, to answer your question, I think like, I would, specifically with green apple, I would totally buy like normal, like colored popcorn being green apple, cause like the inside of an apple is kinda white and kinda popcorn colored. But like, for like something else, like a grape or something, like the grape flavor, I probably would be okay with it being purple. Like, does that make sense? Like,
I would say
specifically
more of a
green apple, I'm
slight
okay.
tint as opposed to like a stark whatever it was. Like if it has like a slight tint to it because of the flavoring, that's okay.
Alright.
But I
So if
wouldn't
you
like
think
dye the popcorn or
Yeah.
make it blatantly. Yeah.
Like a dark
Okay,
green
so
could be
if
like a
the-
major turn off, like a
If
dark
the
purple
ingredients
or-
change the color, that's okay, but you don't want it to look artificial, is that what you're saying?
Right, don't go out of your way to make it purple if it's grape or
Yeah.
pink if it's
Yeah.
watermelon, just make it kind of like have a little bit of spice on it.
Like the popcorn tin stuff, like those look colored, they look artificial, but like, I still like eat those like nonstop. So like,
But those
That-
colors seem like they could be natural,
Yeah.
because it's cheese and caramel, so it's orange and brown.
yeah.
I don't know, I'm kind of on the other side. I'd like it to be artificial and kind of, makes it stand out and be like, oh, I'm eating grape flavored popcorn instead of just kind of normal popcorn.
If I run the verdict, what I would do is like, say it is green apple and I'm doing green, make it green during Halloween, and then the rest of the time just have it like white. That way it's more Instagram worthy come Halloween time, maybe people come get it, I don't know. That's just what I would.
Alright, changing gears a little bit, I want you guys to start thinking about just snacks in general, again, okay? How much of a role does like convenience play in your snack choice?
Huge.
So like if you're like, if it's late, or just think about like when you choose a snack and when you would need a snack, how much does convenience play a role in that?
So are you talking like going out and buying a snack like as you're hungry, or like what's around?
It's up to you. It's up to you.
I mean, cause if it's what's around, like in the house, like I don't really have a lot of choice and.
Then it can be the buying, so let's say you're hungry, okay, you want a snack, maybe you just studied for a few hours, okay, you're gonna go buy a snack,
I'm with you.
like why do you choose what you do and how do you make that decision?
I guess convenience doesn't really play a whole part, because if I'm going to buy like a bag of something, like, it doesn't really matter what's in it, like, in terms of convenience, but like with taste, it normally has some, like, I can buy what I want to eat. Does that make sense? Like, it's a convenience question, correct?
Yeah, like would you say like you would rather go to the Nest and buy something that you don't like, or would you rather go somewhere else, you know kind of thing, like how much does does what's near you play a factor in what you want? Like, what if you want something, like, would you go?
So we're talking like meals now, if you're talking.
No, not like meals, like snacks, like think about snacks.
I really only snack on the go, so if I'm able to carry it with me and it's like small, that's usually like good to go, like a protein bar or something like that, like something that I can just put like in my pocket or like in purse or something and have.
Mine's gotta be at home, like I have all the willpower in the world outside my house, but like once I buy it and bring it to my house, like the moment I'm bored, I will just go for whatever snack I have.
Usually it's more money based for me, like I don't wanna spend more than $1.50 on a snack, because at that point, they're $2 and you got a meal, so just wait an hour and, I mean, that's kinda, I don't usually spend money on snacks if I'm out, so it's more the same thing as Daniel was saying, like I'll wait till I'm home or whatever, so.
So, kind of going off that, how much would it take you to make an extra trip somewhere outside the grocery store for a snack?
It would take a lot personally, because if I'm at the grocery store, I'm already getting groceries typically. And I'm like, oh, I see like a sale on Pop-Tarts, so I might as well throw that in and have it as a snack for some time. It would take a lot for me to go to another specific place to get a snack, because it's different.
Same, yeah. Unless I was like throwing a party or having a special, occasion or whatever, then I'd go get something special that you couldn't find at a grocery store, but otherwise, if it's not at the grocery store or a gas station, I don't think I'd really.
It also have to be like in my direct path, like if I were to stop, it has to be like in my direct path, like on the way.
Yeah, I mean, like Try My Nuts is great on 17, they have great stuff out there, and the prices aren't that bad, it's a novelty item similar to popcorn. But you won't catch me dead out there, because I gotta drive all the way out there, it's fairly expensive, and it just isn't really worth it.
Okay, so what is your guys, like, how often do you go to the shops in Eagle Village? And do you consider that to be a convenient location in terms of distance from Mary Washington?
I used to go way more when I lived in Eagle. Now that I live on campus, like I really haven't been there since I moved off of campus.
I don't live on campus, so I don't remember going there.
I think it's great for the people on campus, especially in Eagle, because it is right there. Every winter, like I just go buy something from Home Team if we were like snowed in or something, just get some mac and cheese, come back. But yeah, as soon as you get off campus, I doubt. Don't go that much.
I'm a commuter, so I don't have any reason to go there.
Have you ever been to any of the stores in there?
I mean, I've been there once or twice,
We're talking like
but
Giant too.
Like the
all
Giant,
that.
the Planet Fitness, all that, the Sweet Frog, if you guys have been to Sweet Frog.
I've been there once in a while to pick up a Little Caesar's pizza, and that's really it. I don't have much cause to go there.
Yeah, I went to Sweet Frog freshman year or sophomore year. I mean, I work at Home Team, so like I go to Home Team all the time to work, but don't go to, and I'll go to Blackstone if I'm working in the morning, but I don't make it much past Blackstone.
Yeah, I go there pretty frequently. Like, I am a commuter, but I live right around the corner, so it's still very, like, I go there for, a lot of stuff. I started going to a lot of places after I started living in Eagle, and then I kind of just continued the cycle of going to, like, Giant and, like, Kumo and places like that.
Okay, so back to popcorn. Describe the packaging material you think would be best to like elicit feelings of quality and freshness in terms of popcorn.
I think the plastic bag, the clear plastic bag, because just like, I just want to see it. Like,
Yeah.
other than the tins, like, because that's like an exception, because it's just like, shit ton. Really, I like the plastic bag. I like to see it. Just looks better that way. I like seeing popcorn, I guess.
I would say foil bag. Like, I like the idea of it being enclosed and more, I think it has a better, I don't know if it's just subconscious or not, but I assume it has more of a preservation quality to it. I don't know.
Anybody else? So, again with the packaging, do you think that when you're getting a type like popcorn, is it really important to you to have a nutrition label on it?
I mean, if you're buying cinnamon roll popcorn, just write a blank check. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you know you're
So
getting
is it
screwed
your top, is it like one of your top concerns?
I mean,
very
if
low
you're
toward the bottom.
trying to get like a healthy, like, with popcorn, if you're just trying to get like something that's like healthy, then yeah. But if you're just trying to get like, you know, the chocolate covered whatever, then no.
Yeah, like if it says like low butter or little butter or
Yeah.
something, like I wanna know like, if I wanna look at like one that's normal butter and it's like 200,000 calories or something. And then one with little butter that's like 200 calories, like I wanna see that difference, but yeah, if it's like a candy or sweeter one, savory one, like I don't.
Ignorance is bliss.
I would prefer a label just because I have dietary restrictions and sometimes things that shouldn't have my dietary restriction has it anyway. Like if you go to that country cooking place across the way, their green beans have bacon in it. I don't know why they do that. It's weird. I can't eat their green beans. So I would prefer it just as a thing to help me choose, but I guess if you don't really care, then it's not very important.
Okay, so since like you guys have said that it's more of a novelty item that you would buy once in a while, what would you be willing, like what's your price range for an item like this?
At that size?
This size, 'cause I'll pay a good amount for a tin.
If it's size like that, I'd be in at $2.50 at most $3. That's high.
Yeah, I buy everyone in my family one of those popcorn tins for Christmas, even though I don't like popcorn, because it's like $5 and get a huge tin. So I would not spend that much on a little bag.
And by not that much, what do you mean?
I mean, like, if I'm spending $5 for a huge tin, I'm not gonna spend more than $5 for a little bag like that, maybe $2 or $3.
I'm gonna amend my answer, I'd say $1. I think I'm looking at the size of it a little bit more.
But they are flavored, so I mean, I would pay
Yeah.
like $2 or $3 for the flavor, not necessarily for the quantity.
Yeah.
I feel like if it were 2 or 3, I might buy 2 bags if I'm like on the verge of debating between different kinds. But if it were $4, for some reason that extra $1, it just makes me not want the extra bag. I'm gonna choose just one.
I mean, like, so for me, like, gas station marketing, like, works really well for me, because, like, I go in to buy cigarettes, and then I'll just, like, grab a snack, and I don't care how much it is, like, oh, like, you got me, like, with your burger, like, putting it right there, I'll grab one. I don't really tend to look at prices when I'm buying a snack like that, so
But if I were gonna go